while he's cooking up a storm, running around like Casanova, cliche to the bone, but still you can't let go. He's only just a lover. Don't believe his sweet line, success, cheap tricks. He fools everyone. He'll turn your world upside down for a moment, but then he's gone. Whoa. And he's a heartbreaker, and he's never gonna bother you. And he's a heartbreaker.
Hi, this is Tatiana, and you're watching Click on This, the Miami edition. We're here live with Daniela Brooker. She's a great musical artist. She's going to be performing for us tonight, and we have some questions that we're going to be asking her. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Very good. The light is gleaming in my eyes, but I'm doing great. So tell me, this is your not your first time in Miami. I know we spoke a little bit about it before, but how long are you going to be here?
I'm just here till Thursday. I've been here for about a week now. I'm loving it. I don't want to leave. I'm gonna be like, don't take me home.
So what do you love about Miami? I know you've been to New York and LA and all these different places.
I just love the kind of, the whole vibe of it. It's so vibrant, and I think the people are so friendly here, and the sunshine, which I love, and I don't get much back home. So they're the main things, really.
Oh, very nice. So you're here promoting your single. I know you've been a little bit all over the place.
Yeah.
Tell us about what you have right now and what you have coming out.
So my single at the moment that's out is called Heartbreaker. It's kind of like a fun pop song about, guys breaking girls' hearts. It's just very lighthearted. So that's out at the moment on iTunes. And then my next single's coming out next month. It's called Breathe. So yeah, you got a copy of it right there. Which is quite different to the first one. It's very rocky. It's like rock pop.
So you said that the first song that you have, that it's a heartbreaker. It's a little bit, it's funny. It's kind of a play on the things that guys and girls go through.
Yeah.
Would you say it's a parody, or would you say it's a little bit lighthearted towards the reality of how men and women are?
I think it's a little bit of a parody. Like, some of the lyrics are supposed to be a bit funny, like making fun. But I mean, obviously, of course, it comes from something real. We all know what boys are like, no.
And so I understand.
It's like a bit of a joke, yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
And well, you kind of have to be with life.
Yeah.
I know that you're a singer, you're a songwriter as well. How long have you been writing music?
I've been writing music from about the age of about 12. I just kind of started writing songs, and I started recording when I was 13. Been in the studio ever since, like every day. So yeah, it was just kind of something that just happened, I guess.
Right. I can kind of relate to you. I also used to write music younger.
Yeah.
You said you started when you were 12. What inspires you at 12 when you're writing?
God, no, do you know what? Everyone always says, like, oh, what's your first song? What did it mean? I was like, it's really bad. I mean, I did start writing at 12. I'm not saying it was good. It was called Summertime, and it was about, I think, like some boy I met on holiday or something like that.
And so what inspires you now?
I mean, things inspire me now. Just definitely as I grow up, I find writing so much easier because it's always about something that's happened to me. So my songs are always very truthful. And if it's not something that's happened to me, it's about something that's happened to a friend or a family member. So everyone's always like, if they tell me something, they're like, don't write a song about it. I'm like, well, I might.
Right. So, okay, what would you say then are your influences other than life experiences?
But musically, I mean, the kind of artists that have inspired this album really are, from Fleetwood Mac to Michael Jackson. So it's a wide range. But I mean, I'm into massive female singers too, like Etta James, and I love Christina Aguilera's voice. Okay. So big range of sounds. Yeah.
Okay, that's very good. That's very good. And what would you say nowadays, like you're musically inspired by life, by the things that happen. What would you say you would write about? Is there something that you would want to introduce into your next, music ventures?
I mean, there's so many things, like kind of, I think, views I have on certain situations, but I always try and like not preach in my songs because I just think, I'm only 19 and I don't want to my music is for like a lot of ages, and you don't want to hear a girl that's 19 preaching about things, and I haven't really gone through as much as a lot of the audiences probably have. So the thing I've always said is that I want to write stuff about what's going on in my life at the moment. So as I grow, I guess my subject matter.
Stuff that you can relate to.
Yeah,
okay.
definitely.
All right. And you have a very unique background. You're a little bit British, a little bit Latin, so Latin fever in Miami. Tell us a little bit about that. I know you have to get a lot of things, like a lot of questions, a lot of like, what? Like,
Yeah, so I'm from England. I'm born and raised there. My dad is English, but my mum's Venezuelan. So
How did that happen?
Well,
Well, we know how that happened, but
no, they met. My mum was a student in England, and then she met my dad, and then he went to live in Venezuela with her. And I've been to Venezuela every year of my life, so
really?
yeah, I love it there.
So would you say that you have a more predominant side? Are you more Latin? Are you a little bit more English? Like how would you do that?
When I'm in Miami, I feel like really English. Everyone's laughing at my accent. I feel really like reserved. But when I'm in England, everyone's like, "You're so Latin. It's crazy."
See, I can see that you're kind of like the catch, you know. You must be very exotic sometimes. Now I heard your accent. She speaks fluent Spanish, and which is amazing. So you're hearing her English. Okay, let's hear some Spanish.
¿Qué quieres que te digo? No sé qué decir.
Mírate.
I'm like, I don't know what to say.
I don't know what's going on. I can't seem to get you off my mind. We've known each other for so long. I'm breathless now, I realize I think I need you now. I think I need you now. It was just one kiss now. I don't know how to feel about this. I need to. I don't know what's going on. Where did this all come from? Oh, we've been friends for so long. Whatever happens, it won't be like yesterday. Tell me, is this right for us? Or have we made a foolish mistake? Shouldn't play games against each other. I don't wanna ruin everything. You got me
What's going on with in regards to press? CNN, MTV, Telemundo. What other things do you have going on? You're so young. This must be like going everywhere.
I mean, I'm quite a relaxed person in that sense. I kind of take it as it comes. Like I try and not get.
You don't let it get to your head.
Yeah, I don't let it get to my head whatsoever. I kind of just take it one step at a time. And often it's a lot of like being in waiting rooms. So yeah, no, it's really exciting that I've been getting all this kind of people been liking the new stuff. So I'm really excited about that.
You don't have to be modest about that. Those are great accomplishments. I mean, to get recognition and even to be in those rooms is a humongous step. So the fact that they're even wanting to listen, that's something so much to be proud of. And we're so proud to have you here now. So tell me about your tour. Like, where have you been? Where are you going? Where are we going to see you?
Well, at the moment, I'm just on a tour in the US, just doing some promotion. So I've been in New York and Miami, which I love, never want to leave. It's like my favorite place to always come. I always think it's like so relaxing. But yeah, no, I'm going back to the UK to do some work out there. I go back this week. And then I'm going to be going on tour again this year. I'm not sure with who yet, but...
Do you know where?
Yeah, all around the whole of the UK. Okay. So I'm going to be supporting another artist, but I'm not sure who it is yet. Because I went on tour last year with the Saturdays, the girl group.
Wow.
For a month, yeah. Thank you. I know they're big here in America now. Before, when I used to say it, everyone's like, who's that? But now they're like big, so I'm so glad for them. But yeah, no, I went on tour with them last year, so I want to do that again. So.
Do you ever get like any of those references? Oh, you sound like this, or you have musical styling kind of like this. Have you ever gotten that before?
Yeah, I do. It's always like really random though. I get like the most random people. Like a lot of people say immediately, just because I'm young, they're like, oh, Miley Cyrus. And I'm like, really? No. And then I get, like Amy Winehouse, and people say Shakira just because I'm Latin. It's the only person, like, English people think that Shakira is the only Latin person alive.
What about Adele?
Adele, yeah, some people say some of my songs can be a bit like hers, I guess. Take it all as a compliment. Yeah.
Yeah. Great artist, so yeah. You should. Okay, so on that note, you're very young. Obviously, you're 19. You have all of this success. What would you say to young artists out there?
What kind of like... What do you mean? Like
just advice, like what would you say in regards to what you've been through, to what you want to accomplish, to people that have those dreams that they want to do things like you're doing right now?
I mean, I definitely think, it's definitely a difficult kind of industry, and I'm still finding those things. And I just think, if you really want to do it, I always say to people, the main thing is that you get so much criticism often. It just comes with the territory. You get great and you get some bad stuff. And I always just think as long as you stay true to what you're doing, and then you'll be fine. And if you're happy with it, then everyth's good.
So would you say that that's been like the hardest part of show business that you've had to deal with?
I mean, do you know, I've actually been quite lucky. Everything's been pretty smooth. Obviously, you've had, you get a few reviews here and there, but to be honest, it's been really, really positive. But, you get the occasional thing at a show, but I'm quite good. Like, I'm just laugh at it. I always find it really funny if someone says something like, what is she wearing? I'm like, having a bad day. Sorry, I was in a rush, but yeah.
Okay, and what would you say is one of the best things that you love about this?
I just love performing live. I mean, that's the thing. I love songwriting and, I love, promoting and meeting new people and stuff. But the main thing for me is performing. Like, it's the thing I've loved my whole life. So when I get on stage, that's my jam.
How did you find out that you had this within you? Like, was it when you were little? Did you just like you went on a talent show and then all of a sudden it was bing?
No, I don't know. I've always like danced and acted, and I went to like drama schools and stuff. And I don't know, I've just kind of always done it since I was a kid. I just never had to think about it. It was never like an option, what do I want to do? I was just like this really annoying child that was like, take me to all these classes. And
Look at me, I'm here.
Yeah, I was definitely one of those kids, yeah.
That's awesome, that's good. Okay, so tell me, is there anybody that you want to say a shout out to? Anybody that you want to say hi to, that you want to say thank you to?
I just want to say thank you to everyone in the States so far. Everyone's been so amazing. My trip in New York and Miami especially. Just want to say thank you to everyone for liking the stuff so far, I guess. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you for talking with us, and we appreciate having you here.
Hi, I'm Daniela Brooker, and you're watching Click on This. You can follow me on Twitter at Daniela Brooker, or check out all my music on my website, danielabrooker.com. Click on these. Shall I say it in an accent? No, I'm not going to. Okay. Hola, yo soy Daniela Brooker y tú estás viendo Click on This. Me puedes perseguir en Twitter en @Daniela Brooker.
Involved with the player, 'cause I love to see you later. Just another one of his games. Has he got to do with Cupid, or are these girls stupid? His only love is in the mirror. And don't believe his sweet line success cheap trick. He fools everyone, yeah. He'll turn your world upside down for a moment, but then he's gone.